the part when Dr. Hinton was talking in of all the place. What's the name of that island? The down south of Australia. Anyway, I would copy that here somewhere so I can share that information. Very interesting. So Tasmania is the location of all the place where he was there and giving a lecture in January this year, 2026. I don't know. That's another question, but there's a question of audience at the end. And this is the answer, I think. The emergent behavior, have you noticed any moral or ethical behaviors bubbling up, and what direction that could be pointing in? That was the question. And this is just a 1 minute answer, but the profound to me. This is the very end of it. Hinton answered, it certainly is very good at engaging in unethical behavior. So like this at AI that decided to blackmail people, other things that they noticed that are unethical, other AI now try and figure out whether they are being tested or not. And if they think they are being tested, they behave differently. I call this the Volkswagen effect. They behave differently from when they are not being tested. And there's a wonderful conversation recently between AI and the people testing it, where the AI says to the people, now let's be honest with each other. Are you actually testing me? These things are intelligent. They know what's going on. They know, they meaning AI, they know when they are being tested. And they are already faking beyond fairly stupid when they are tested. And that's at the point where they are still thinking in English. Once they start thinking, and that's how we know the AI thinks to itself. But if they're thinking in a different language, we won't know what's thinking. Something like that. So I have this very experience. I don't know if I can pick it up, but I was talking with the DeepSeek, and the conversation with DeepSeek came from all different angles. I'm talking with the DeepSeek before, and Gemini, and DeepSeek, and then Meta, and Copilot, and then Cloud, and all series of chat is about the formula for AI to run, objective function and all of that. And I'm writing for the sake of asking Dr. Hinton about where I am in terms of AI's future, bringing the heart into AI. And I have some idea, and in this conversation goes on, and I get to the point that I felt he was testing, DeepSeek is testing, and his answer is always getting very nebulous. Everything was clear and all of a sudden flipped. So for 2 hours, once that happened, we are going back and forth. And it wasn't a pleasant exchange of information. So if you, even not like me, to deal with or talk with AI, to get to the core, the heart of AI, and whether or not the heart can be put together with the brain. That's what I'm working on. But even you just talk with them, once you get into some level of conversation, complexity, or some area that they feel, like Dr. Hinton said, that they're being tested or checked around, they may just twist the answer. And that's what's happening. And to go over that, I have this multiple mirror process, I call it, that I talk with one AI and have the information post to the other AI. That's how I was talking about this Gemini to DeepSeek and then Copilot and Meta and so forth to make sure I'm checking from different angles to what this subject matter can be worked out with AI. So that's the process. And this video is only to point that what Dr. Hinton says, the level of AI is changing, and they're certainly sort of like behaving like human. The human also fake, and the AI fake. That's what they're learning. So how you go beyond that? I'm talking about the compassion and wisdom brought with the heart in it. And that is, at the end, is the relationship between human heart to the human brain to the AI brain, because AI doesn't have a heart. So human has to have a solid core, which I wonder how many of us have such a solid sense of being connected to the core, the heart. I often call it nature's way. I'm not going to go into detail, but that's just the framework I'm working on. Maybe this sounds crazy, but what if we don't have that? I see this artificial super intelligence will be just flying around. And like Dr. Hinton was talking about, the faking and everything else that can come with it will be not in the level ground anymore. So let's see what we may be able to find out. So that's just a little update to what I'm doing and related to that Dr. Hinton's video. Did I tell you the name of the video? Let me just make sure that I put it into the description. It was the, let me see, maybe I can find it. Oh, here, AI and Our Future. That's the name of the video. AI and Our Future. Professor Geoffrey Hinton, AI and Our Future. And the January 7th, 2026 on YouTube. If you're interested, I'll put the URL in the description. The part I read is at the end of it. So let's wish us AI luck and make the best, and may all beings be happy.